Right, guys, welcome back to another segment. This time around, we are going to be diving on our long time session. They call it the Chelsea Table Talk. You know, when we talk about the Chelsea Table Talk, we stand to agree and stand to disagree on different players or things you are going to be putting on the table right now to talk about, you understand? But today, we want to dive into a very crucial matter. Very crucial one, which will be waiting for your response on that. But before we dive into it properly, please do it to like, share, and also subscribe to this channel, because on this space we give you trending football updates and 100% Chelsea. And not only that, today we'll be going live 8:30 p.m. Join us 8:30 p.m. The three of us will be live to deliberate on some football matters, and also be waiting for one or two questions for you guys, and also one or two suggestions that you guys can put up for us so that we can give you something better. You understand?
Yeah.
All right, we are going to be talking about Nicolas Jackson, because a lot of drama has been going on lately. After the Sunday game against Crystal Palace, a lot of drama, a lot of questions, a lot of answers, a lot of murmuring from the Chelsea fan base has been going on. Some people believe that Chelsea should not sell Nicolas Jackson. Why some people believe that they should sell him? Why some people say that they should loan him? Do you know why all these things are coming up? Because of João Pedro's poor performance against Crystal Palace. All of a sudden, Chelsea fans, some fractions of Chelsea fans, are saying that Chelsea should not sell Nicolas Jackson, that we need him this season. Do you think we really need Jackson this season?
Okay. Very good points to hit on. But first of all, I would like to tell you one thing. You said because of João Pedro's poor performance.
Yes.
I will not buy to that word poor.
Mm.
No matter what the fans might think, but I will not buy to the word poor. Everybody saw the game. It was intense, not just for João Pedro. It was also intense for Palmer. It was also intense for the wingers. Even Pedro Neto, they all felt the intensity of the game. Crystal Palace played us a highly defensive game. Now, don't forget, what are we crying for? We need players that can help us play against low block team. Now, we have had Nicolas Jackson for 2 good seasons, and he has here, and we have seen his performance playing with us against low block team. So what do you think will really change if he comes back and play again this season with same low block teams? It doesn't sound nice. For me, I just feel that most of the fans are not matured enough. Now, we've seen João Pedro's performance. Excellent performance in our previous games before the Crystal Palace game, which is just our first game in the Premier League. Yes, for me, I feel it was tight for everybody. It was intense for everybody. Nobody really played well. If I'm to even give the highest rating for the match, I'll start from the defense line, starting from what's his name? Josh Ashempong, then Chaloba. Before we start counting further, the game was tight for everyone.
So your own now, are you saying that Chelsea should still stick to the plan of selling Nicolas Jackson? They should not bother giving him a chance one more season, knowing fully well that we have a lot of competition, because a lot of people have been saying that, Mr. Peter, I know I made them sell Jackson again. No, get as this season go be like all those kind of
it's
questionable.
The truth is that even the coach himself, Enzo Maresca, has seen that most of our fans are childish. This is not the first time of deliberating of seeing how Chelsea fans they behave. Guys, sell Jackson, sell him straight. If a good deal comes, sell him. But if no good deal is coming based on the price tag attached to the player, we should retain him. If, let's say, a club like Napoli, Aston Villa, or Newcastle is approaching us with 60, 70, 80 million pounds, bro, sell him very, very fast. So you are saying
that they should not try to keep Jackson,
except a good deal does not come. If a good deal comes, sell him off. What's the extent? Who even cares about what the fans are saying, crying that we should keep Jackson? Who cares? Nobody really cares, because we've seen the performance of our 2 strikers. Even the rating of those two strikers from our previous game, we've seen far better than what Jackson can give us, which we all have attested to. So I think some days ago I was reading, okay, not really some days, like yesterday or the day before, after the game, I was reading, following Vince's tweets, what he was saying based on people's comment, and what people were saying was most of the fans are really childish. I think we have to grow up. You must not win all the game. Even when Man City was the hottest team in the world, there were some games that they drew. They did not win everything. Even when Arsenal finished the season without losing a game, there was a match that they draw. They did not win everything. We have to man up. These boys are playing. We've seen what they can do. We already know what they can do. That's my take on that.
Jackson, keep or sell?
Well, the part where Gift said our fans are childish. One thing about Chelsea fans is that sometimes they analyze football based on the moment and they forget all that things that are attached to the same football. If the singular reason why most fans are saying Jackson should stay at Chelsea is because of the Crystal Palace game, I don't see any difference he would have made if he came on in that game.
Okay.
You know why I'm saying so? Because we played against Crystal Palace, I think last season. The first one we played, I think it was 1-1 we played against them.
Both home and away.
At Stamford Bridge. And Jackson was involved in those games. And the question you ask yourself is that, what impact did he have in those two games? Because the Crystal Palace we played on Sunday was not much different from what the people we played last season.
Yeah.
Now still the same draw.
Yeah.
So Jackson still played for last season. So what did he offer? Nothing. And the reason why I'm even supporting Chelsea to sell Jackson is just because I believe that this boy will still become better. But if he stays at Chelsea, he will not become that better version of himself. Because for your coach, I said this thing before then, you were the number one striker for your team last season. And then your coach went ahead to get 2 strikers. What does that, like you as a top striker, how can you interpret that situation? If they say that one striker will buy, if they're different, like it would have been different. Okay, you say you are competing with one person, but they bought 2. They bought 2. How do you share matches between 3 strikers? Not everybody can do that unless one of the striker can convert to different roles. So as it stands now, it's really, really much obvious that Maresca, Chelsea, has seen Joao Pedro, has seen Delap as what they want to work with for the season.
Yeah.
So why I would support Jackson to leave Chelsea is because of his development and improvements. Like I always say,
you feel that if he still remain in Chelsea,
he will not, because
there's no chance for him to improve.
Where would he see the game time now? Let's be honest with ourselves.
Do you think Chelsea Jackson won't see any game time?
Come on now. But the coach has already said it. The coach has already said it.
That is not part of his plan.
Because first of all, you as a Maresca, based on what you have believed now, before you will start a game, you will first of all play Joao Pedro. If you have to change that Joao Pedro, you'll be thinking of the lap. And before Jackson will have or he will gain his rhythm back into the Premier League, you have to give him like 5 to 6 or 7 games, which right now I feel like it's going to be hard for him to get.
Okay.
So instead of you sitting down on the bench, waiting, you're a top player. To me, forget all this we are saying about Jackson. Jackson is a top player, and that's the reason why I wanted to leave Chelsea, because that space will not be there for you now. The club has made it clear. You go to a club, improve yourself. Like I said, people talk about
the way you're even talking about go to a club. That means you're saying that they should even send him out on loan. Go to a club.
No. Chelsea should sell him. There is no point. Chelsea should just sell him.
But if finally a loan deal comes,
no, it does not make any sense. Sell him and make profits for yourself as a club, because if you loan him, it's still a gamble. We have to look at the benefit of Chelsea too.
Yeah,
that we bought this guy for 40-something million pounds.
30-something million.
30-something million pounds. Yes, you have to make profit off him. So what if you loan him out and he doesn't perform to your tastes? Then you now bring in the club, now return him back. You now have to stress your head thinking of who will buy Jackson.
Just like I'm selling
issues now, you think of who will buy Jackson, and at the end of the day, you end up selling Jackson for 20 million because you just want to push him out. But if you sell him out rightly, right now, I still stand my ground that Jackson is worth 80 million pounds.
Sure.
He is worth 80 million pounds. So for me, this is just First of all, Chelsea fans, you guys have to relax and calm down. In my review on Sunday, I said something before I spoke about Crystal Palace game. I said this is not to complain early enough. Whatever I said was just where we should improve.
Because I know that why all these complaints coming up is because of the like I said earlier, the João Pedro performance and the rest, because people feel that imagine Pedro playing full 45 minutes, he not get much runs, and his rating in that game was 4 point something. So people were not, some Chelsea fans started bringing up the agenda of don't sell Jackson.
Now let me remind them, when Crystal Palace played Liverpool, ask yourself, what did Mohamed Salah?
But say a gift.
What was his big influence?
Make I enter you for that place now.
Yeah.
The fact that every time we keep bringing what the Palace played Liverpool, they beat Liverpool. Palace played City.
Chelsea can beat.
See,
it's not about
the
that.
truth is that truth is that this season we should be looking ahead of Liverpool.
Exactly.
We should not be looking at Liverpool as okay because this team beat Liverpool. That is the excuse for us not to beat that team.
Bro, let me see here something back to you. Don't forget that as much as you are preparing yourself, same is Crystal Palace preparing themselves. Nobody is coming here to joke. Two teams coming with high minds. Now, don't forget, the previous season when we played Crystal Palace, they were without any trophy. They were with nothing. And Jackson was still there. They played the game, still draw home and away, 1-1-1-1. Yes, I will say. Then, by the end of the season, they had achieved the FA Cup. Already achieving the FA Cup has given them, have skyrocketed their morale. So if we go do this one, it means we go aim for something higher. What they just have to do is to create a tactics that they will approach each game.
Okay, so in essence, you are saying Crystal Palace is part of the one of the big or top.
I'm not telling you that they are part
No,
of.
no, no,
But I'm telling you that
don't be surprised if
according
the
to
smaller
what-
team mess them up.
According to what he's saying,
a smaller team can beat any team.
Yes, you said they can beat any team. Fine.
Yes.
Is it not it? Now let me ask you a question. If you are insinuating that Palace is part of the top big teams in the Premier League, that means it is possible that anybody can draw them. It's possible that they can win anybody. Is it?
Yes.
Now, Shebi Man City is a top big team.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to beating Man City this season.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to beating Arsenal this season.
Yeah.
Now imagine we play City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, Newcastle, Aston Villa, and in the end of the day, we end up not winning against these 6 teams. Would you not justify and say because they are the top big team?
No, I'm
That
not.
is-
Number one, I did not use the word that Palace is a top big team. I said
is what
that
they are
no. I said that
insinuating.
them winning the FA Cup has skyrocketed their morale that we can achieve greater. That is what I said. Listen well.
is it
And
not
now they
insinuation?
still moved on to winning the Community Shield. Another.
That means you are
Morale.
saying that they're a big team now.
See, I'm not insulting that they are a big team.
So what are
But
you saying? Don't be
nobody
deceptive.
knows. See, do you follow Palace in any social media platform? Now, no. Just as Chelsea now, we are able to talk about Chelsea's targets in the next 1, 2, 3 years. So is every team, even a team like Crystal Palace. They have made their targets. Now you will not expect Palace to come there. So simple. We saw how they played Man City to show how good their defensive prowess is. They played Man City, giving Man City 1-0 in the FA Cup finals. 1-0 in the FA Cup finals, and Man City tried their whole best. And look, watching at that game, we saw how defensively intact they were. Like it was too tight. It was too tight. The little chance that we would have used to win the game, the players that had the chances, they wasted it. 1, Andre Santos. 2, Chalobah. Talking about the one that Esteve also missed because of he failed to hold the ball very quick.
The thing is, the excuses you are giving. I understand what you're saying.
I'm not giving any excuse.
I understand what you're saying. You're saying that Palace played a defensive game, which is very true. We all watched the game. We saw how defensive.
But it's not
they
an
are.
excuse for Chelsea not to beat
The thing-
them.
now the question is that if various teams, like I've mentioned, place like Palace, or as you are saying that Palace, they don't get morale, Shebi, they don't get that same morale.
But if
now.
other team starts
Not even other teams, because normally they don't already they get the morale. Newcastle supposed to get morale.
Yes.
Villa supposed to get that morale because now big team where they see themselves as.
Yes.
Are you not saying that if Chelsea face those teams, we should be comfortable if they come out with a draw, or probably they win
Now,
us because we play against a big
your
team.
question,
Even if you play Liverpool, as now in this season, I am not expecting Chelsea to lose against Liverpool.
bro, your question
The same way you are saying Palace prepared for the season. Guys, come on. Shebi, before season starts, when will they buy all these players? We asked a question here. Between Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, other teams, who has the most deadliest attack? We agreed here that it was Chelsea. So if my Chelsea has the most deadliest attack, has the most complete team, why shouldn't they beat Palace? Even though you say Palace prepared well.
Did you listen what I said last? Did you listen
quality?
what I said last? I
Who
said
has
we
more
had
quality?
good chances. How many good chances did you have? Who wasted the chances? Except those chances, how did he waste the chance? Was that not a clean goal?
So
if
why
he had
are you,
held that ball?
So why are you now?
But you're looking at Andre
so
Santos.
why are you giving? Why are you
Guy, I'm only telling you that these people, they came prepared, but defensively wise, they were intact. And the chances that we had, we did not make good use of the chances.
So why are you
Now,
justifying
talking about
the performance of the boys when
now,
you know that
this
they had
is where
chances and they missed it?
my
Why
answer to your
justifying the
question.
performances.
See, my answer to your question is just Maresca. Now, even though every other team in England decides to appear like Crystal Palace playing Chelsea, Maresca is not stupid. Before he became good, he was once doing poor. His result was very poor before he became good. Why I like him is someone that studies. Now, study the game. You see that Maresca's approach to that game first half was very different to his approach to the game second half. It was a clean different approach he played second half when he played against Crystal
Don't
Palace.
forget that Palace's defense was exhausted. So if you say because the lab came in and because Estevao came in,
No.
because Santos came in,
No.
it's a different tempo.
That is-
Because if you watch Palace,
They also made changes.
they
It's
made
not
changes,
just
but not from their defense. Lacrosse and Gehi finished that game. Lacrosse and Gehi finished that game. This guy, when they play,
we are not hitting about their defense.
Look at their defense. What they talk about, and I said they
See,
play defensive
not
game now.
only them, be the defense now. People that they were playing over 6-man defense, playing 2-man meet and
Which
just
one
playing
be
1-man
six-man
attack.
Nah, 6-man defense they play.
Well,
Maybe six
let
man
us
defense,
don't
guy.
let us don't stress our head over whether Chelsea should have won Palace or not. But the truth about the matter is that if I'm to be more realistic about the case, I wouldn't say that because of Liverpool loss against Palace, that means Chelsea should also draw.
Justify. No, now,
against
come on.
I'm
Palace.
not using that.
Oh, yeah,
You're supposed to
again.
be
Oh, yeah,
you must
yeah,
be
yeah,
past
yeah,
Liverpool.
yeah. Okay, let me put this to you now. Let's say West Ham beat Arsenal.
Okay.
Beat Arsenal
Yeah.
1-0.
Okay.
I'm just giving an instance.
Mm.
West Ham beat Arsenal 1-0.
Mm.
Then coming next week again, we draw West Ham.
Mm.
Then we say we try.
You say we try because West Ham
Because
beat
of
Arsenal.
That is
No,
not the mindset
no,
I'm
no,
using.
nah.
You guys are using.
You go first look the standard of your team.
That is what you are saying.
Okay.
You cannot compare Palace team to Chelsea.
Thank
it is
you.
impossible.
Quality wise, who has more
Quality.
quality?
Just that.
Who has more quality?
Just that.
Okay, why did we draw? Okay, in essence,
why
why
did you
did we
say-
draw the game?
Okay,
What is your
wait.
point?
Why
What
we
is
say
your
PSG?
point?
Why we say PSG fans?
What is your
And
point?
Even the world, other people they see the shock say Chelsea
Chelsea
beat
beat
PSG
PSG.
because the expectation of people was that PSG
PSG
will
will
win, to kill Chelsea silly.
Now,
See, that is when remember what I told you. The year that that Leicester City won the Premier League, did you expect it?
Nobody expected, of course.
Good. So that is how you should come with the mentality. This is just the first match.
So
nobody
we
is
should
not.
come to the
Nobody
mentality
is
of-
telling you that. I'm not saying that Palace will
You
carry
give
the
up
league.
with the
No,
mentality
But
of-
everybody is coming with this season. Everybody is being prepared. In one way or the other,
we
I
are not
think.
saying that nobody is being prepared, but
Sorry, let me
sometimes
ask.
you need to check book some certain things.
Let me ask you
But
something.
when
So
when
wait,
Leicester they
this-
won the
this
Premier League,
preparation-
them and
this
Chelsea,
preparation
who had a better
Wait,
squad?
This preparation they are talking about
Yes.
now gives. Between Palace and Chelsea, who do you feel prepared more for this season?
The both team prepared. I'm not saying that
Who do you
anything.
think prepared-
Guy, I cannot say that
prepared
anything
more?
prepared more. Did you watch Palace training? Guy, you see, don't say what you are not
In
saying,
terms
what
of-
you're not sure
in
of.
terms of additions, who do you think prepared more? Because
Well,
we're talking about.
Salah, Crystal Palace teams were still intact.
Well,
Did they send any of their major player?
Let us don't push too much for this.
That player that they used to win Man
Let
City,
us not
taking the
push too
FA
much
Cup,
for it.
they still use that players to
Nobody
take the cup from
It's
Liverpool.
okay.
It's not an excuse. It's not an
complaints.
excuse.
It's
But the
okay.
truth is that
First
Chelsea would have won the game. But the chances that we would have used to win the game,
Mm.
our players they messed it up.
So why
It's
are you not justifying their performance against Palace? Because
It's-
as at
it's
that time
okay-
you were saying that
it's
their
okay.
performance
Let's-
was
But the
okay.
truth was that
Let's
in
move
terms of
over. Let's move
defensive
over.
intensity,
let's-
it was there
let's move on.
from them.
Let's
What
move
brought
on.
us there was Jackson.
Let's move on.
So in conclusion,
Jackson,
In
don't worry.
conclusion-
to Nicolas Jackson,
Yeah. She should go. She should go.
Chelsea
Hmm.
sell him or Chelsea should still give him a space for next season? In conclusion to
The
Nicolas
truth is that
Jackson,
there's no space. So honestly,
because some people are crying.
If a good offer comes for me, you sell him. But if there is no good offer, that what's his standard for now?
let
They-
me ask
they
you.
should- they should
but,
leave him.
They should
but
leave
you know
him.
what is funny? Maresca said between Chelsea and Jackson is over. So imagine he coming back tomorrow to start playing Jackson again. How does that sound to people's ears?
Do you know what happened between Maresca Chaloba last season?
Maresca specifically said Chaloba is
To a point
fit
where
his system.
for them to drop a player and the coach say it doesn't fit his system, but all of a sudden the player fits to his system right now. Sometimes
Let's not really. Yeah.
but-
no, not really. hit on that side.
it's there's still a possibility anyways. But for me, my opinion right now,
They should sell it.
Jackson should not stay on the bench. I'm not even speaking based on how Jackson will help Chelsea. No, but I don't see how it's going to work this period.
So they should sell him.
Yes,
They
for
should
his
sell him.
own good.
All right. Lastly, before we go, there's something that I'm scared of. What if West Ham approach Chelsea the same way Crystal Palace approach us? Are we going to skate through? Because this low block thing is giving us issues. And not only that, Kopama,
Yeah, I'm going to talk about
Palmer playing low block team
Hmm.
is something else. I guess we'll deliberate on that on our next video. So stay tuned.
So I'm talking about the West Ham.
Eh?
The West Ham.
Next video, right?
Next video,
Okay.
I say stay tuned
Wow.
because we are coming back
I really
on
haven't
hot.
watched this. out.
On that video, we are going to be talking about the low block, on how low block affects player like Kopama. Because once Palmer doesn't get that space, he can't navigate.
Yeah.
And also, Jamie Gittins being the new Noni Madueke according
I
to
no
the
agree.
fans.
I no agree for
We are
that
coming
one.
back for that talk. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
My
yeah.
name is Peters.
My name is Big
And my
Dave.
name is Gifto.